Hey guys, Xskeletal here. Today I'm going to bring you guys a new series, Introduction to Python, guys. It's gonna be a three-part series, right? I'm gonna be teaching you how to use print statements and variables. I don't know if they're actually called variables. That's just what I call them. They could be called something else. I don't know. Nor do I care. Then we're gonna teach you how to use one of my favorite functions, or whatever they're called, the random statement, guys. I don't know. I've been working with Lua lately, so forgive me if I'm using Lua vocabulary instead of Python. But then we're gonna create your first mini project. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to replit.com. I'll put the link in the description. But what you wanna do is you're gonna sign in or create a new account. Once you do that, you're gonna click create REPL. You're gonna find Python. You might have to search it. I'm not sure. Python. You're gonna name it whatever you want, and you're gonna click create, and then you're gonna wait for that to load. But I already have one, so I already has all my notes and stuff. All right. So first, we're gonna start working on printing once this REPL gets done, and then we'll move our way to variables. Okay. So first things first. What even is a print statement? Well, first of all, you can't just do print. If I can type print blah, blah, blah. You can't do that, guys. Because then you're just gonna get an error. By the way, these are comments. Okay? Comments are just completely skipped. So for Python, you just, if you want to say, I don't know, notes, right? You're gonna get a syntax error when you run this. Line 6. Don't know what's going on with REPL, right? So let's say you want to create a note. Well, this doesn't look good. Or like, you see what I mean? So you put this right here. If it's green, then it's not gonna be red. For other languages, you would use this. I think this is a real thing. I don't know. But all right, let's just get into it. So to print a string, it's a set of letters, right? So a string would be like this would be a string. It would be a phrase, right? So if you would want to print a string, you would obviously do this. This is how you get a print statement, guys. You would type out print and put the brackets, okay? Well, then you're like, okay, well, I want to print a string, right? So you would go ahead and type in your string, but that's not how it works. See, you're going to get a syntax error. So in order to print a string, you're going to need quotation marks. So now if we run it, we'll get what we put in, okay? So now let's get rid of this. So you're probably wondering, well, what about numbers? Right? We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? We could print this, right? Well, I mean, you could do that, but it's just more logical to do something else. See, you don't need these. It's unnecessary when you're working with numbers. It'll still print the same thing, but it depends. You guys know? And it can also do math. Skipping over some notes here. So let's say you want 3 plus 3, right? Well, you're probably expecting to see 3 plus 3 pop up here. But what you're actually going to get is 6. And this works with all types of equations. You can do 3 divided by 3. You could, what is wrong with my REPL output? You could do 3 minus 3. And it'll still do the math for you. So yeah, I just cheated on my math homework using Replit. You're welcome. All right. All right. So now we're gonna be working with variables or whatever they're called. Again, I've been working with a lot of Lua, so forgive me if my vocabulary is wrong. I stutter a lot. Yeah, that's something about me. I stutter. All right. So now we want to work with variables. So let's just create a variable. Call it whatever you want, but I really like tacos, guys. Like, the best food on earth. Alright, but we want taco to be equal to 4. Alright? So then I want 4 to show up here. Well I could just do this. I don't want that. I want to store a variable, right? I don't know why I deleted that. But then I would type print taco. And you're not gonna see the word taco. You're actually gonna see 4 right here. So if we wanted it to be taco, 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 then it should print taco, taco, taco. You guys see? Right. It can also, variables, they also store a number and they store strings. So you're probably wondering, I just explained strings to you. That's basically it. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to use a print hello world. That's a hello world statement. I want you to print that. Then I want you to create a variable. And then I want you to use that variable to print something else. Alright? So go ahead and pause if you want to. Alright. You guys done with your small mini project? So what we're going to do, what you should have done, is you're going to do hello world. Right? That's a hello world statement. If we run this, we're going to get hello world. But then I asked you guys to use a variable. So what you should have done is, let's do Coca-Cola, right? And we want Coca-Cola to be equal to Pepsi-Cola, right? So then now I want to print Coca-Cola. Alright, let's see if your mini project worked. Look at there. Hello world and Pepsi-Cola, guys. Really proud of you. So now you're probably wondering, well, now what? Well, now we're going to get into the random statement. I really like the random statement. Made a lot of projects with it. But that's something for next episode, guys. I'm really glad you guys stick around. So you're probably wondering, or not again. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Skeletal, why do I need to learn this? Alright? So let's say you make an error in your code. Like you misspell print statement, right? And you want it to print taco, right? And let's just say you're not smart enough to read this. You don't know what's going on, or it just doesn't show, like in other languages. Like your error doesn't show in the output. That's happened to me plenty of times. Well, if you want to know or like narrow it down to the possibilities of where the error in your code might be, you could simply put a print statement like stop working, right? So we would just put this up here. You could use like if else statements. If else, we'll get into that, right? See, it stops working and then you get an error. You could also print, you can use it for like if you want to make a project that could tell the time. Endless possibility, guys. But that's all for now. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this, upload it, probably create a playlist on my YouTube channel. Seriously, thank you guys for sticking around. I'm going to do my absolute best to teach you Python. And yeah, make sure to check in on my channel every once in a while to see if you can find any new videos, or if you just really like my content, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next coding tutorial. Bye!